Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another discussion video to do today because EA have officially announced the new promo for this Friday, and it's actually called the Versus promo, right? So we thought it was the Freeze one because of the way that the card designs were kind of lined up with the blue and the red, but the Versus promo, man, I'm telling you, there is so much potential for this promo because if those cards that we checked out yesterday are actually released into the game, there's a bunch of sick cards. And the fact that they might split between one team and the other team because of the skill move or the weak foot upgrade, we're looking at a really crazy promo. Like, it's probably gonna be like a super busy 2 weeks for me personally, because I think with the Sbcs, guys, we're probably going to review both of the cards, right? Because just now we did the review for the team of the group stage Capoue card. So if you guys haven't checked out that review, be sure to do so. But for right now, guys, we are going to be checking out the information that EA has actually mentioned, which is going to be the new promo, like I said. So if we check out the promo here, guys, it is actually called Foot Versus, right? So it's not the Foot Freeze Versus, but so we thought because of the way that the card designs were, right? But let's check out some of the information for this promo. So December 10th, 2021, which is going to be tomorrow. Fire in the belly or ice in the veins. Welcome to Foot Versus and FIFA 22 Ultimate Team, where the biggest of rivals clash on the pitch to see who comes out on top. From opposing playing styles to the fiercest matchups in world football, Foot Versus celebrates the opposing forces in football with special limited time content in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. Ready to play with fire or want to break the ice, the 11 players in the Foot Versus squad will line up with the two contrasting playing styles in Foot 22. Versus fire and versus ice, which give each Foot Versus player two unique permanent upgrades and item designs. This could be a sick promo. I'm just saying, like, this could be one of the best, because here's the thing in FIFA, okay, guys? For me personally, you guys know my playstyle is not necessarily to have the 5-star skill moves, right? But if they do a thing where it's skill moves versus weak foot, there's so many cards where I personally wouldn't care about the skill moves for, but it's so cool that you give your player base that option, right? So the way that I'm going to be doing this with Capoue, guys, is that he's going to do whatever unlock that he wants to get. We have the thumbnails ready for the fire ones, but then we also have the thumbnails ready for the ice ones, right? This is where we thought it was like a freeze promo, right? So I mean, we're looking at some really cool stuff. A really busy 2 weeks, to be fair. If they do SBCs, they might drop two, right? Where it's one card for 1 week, one for the other. You know, we'll see if they actually mention it here. Versus fire items will be included in the pool of Ultimate Team pack items until Monday, December 13 at 6 p.m. UTC. When they will be replaced with the corresponding versus ice version. Oh, so they're actually doing it this Friday until the Monday, and then the Monday will be, oh, that's sick. So they're actually bunching it all together. So not only is it gonna be based off of quantity, but also quality. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to do, that's for sure. We're gonna have a ton of stuff to do, but I'm looking forward to this, man. Honestly, there's a lot of cards to check out. Like I said, those cards that we saw the other day, like maybe the fullbacks and stuff, I probably wouldn't check out because defender reviews are kind of boring, but midfielders, attackers, man, there's so many options. Like, guys, you guys know, man, if they drop that Correa card, Correa's going to be nuts, bro. He has to be. The only thing that rare gold card was missing was the dribbling. But not only are they going to improve dribbling if that card's actually released, but they're improving everything else. Oh, people are already memeing me on Twitter. You guys want to see the tweets, man? The tweets are hilarious. Oh, my goodness. Let me just show you guys this, okay? So, again, Capoue review is out. Listen, man. I'm like, some of you don't even know what's about to go down with this card. You don't even know, right? And then look at you guys trolling me, bro. Look at the troll. Where is it? We're taking a look at a card that is 5'7" high medium with a 4-star skill move, 5-star weak foot. Look, what is this? You know? And then I go on it. Look at this. He feels so good on the ball. His dribbling is crazy. What are you guys, a bunch of nicks? You guys trolling me? Like, what's going on here? Haha, I didn't even trigger that run. Did you guys see that? That's so important on a card like this. Because you know what's hilarious about this? Is I want to speak this exact way for the review. I love you guys, man. I love the memes. Keep it going, you know? It's hilarious to me. I love it, okay? Keep it going, please. But yeah, EA has actually announced the information. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is that apparently, there is 2 new icon SBCs that are probably going to be coming soon. It's actually going to be the Patrick Vieira card and the Keane card, right? So With Baby Vieira, the interesting thing about this card is that here's the thing, man. Patrick Vieira in FIFA, he always has, I always call it, like, this is like a new thing we call here on this channel, the it factor, right? The it factor is kind of like Kimpembe. Like with Kimpembe, when I was reviewing the Capoue card, you could see that Kimpembe has like crazy animations, as the way that he defends is nuts, right? Patrick Vieira in previous years has that, okay? Keane, I'm not so sure about because I actually haven't tried out this Keane card this year, but Patrick Vieira every single year in FIFA has that thing. The thing is though, guys, is let's go ahead and just do this real quick. I want to show you guys something, okay? Because with Patrick Vieira, there was like 1 year, 2 years sometimes where his base characteristics from his baby, in my opinion, wasn't that crazy, right? There was, I think it was 1 or 2 years. I think for this year's game, guys, the medium work rates, I couldn't care less because I was using Capoue in that CDM position. And when a card is so defensive oriented, it's not as important, right? So with Patrick Vieira's card, if we take a look at this bad boy, again, you will be unlocking a card like this. First of all, for crazy links, because if you want to link Fekir and Benzema or any of the French players in your team, boom, bada bing, like there's a card for you right there that's going to be a defensive mid for you, playing in a 4-2-3-1, mostly that can shoot from time to time. But I want you guys to see the way that this card is formatted, okay? Because a lot of people, they'll be looking at Capoue's card and they'll be looking at this Patrick Vieira. But I'm telling you guys that sometimes, okay, these players, they have animations that make them significantly better, even if their stats look lower, right? Because Patrick Vieira, like I said, I don't remember which year I reviewed his base card. And I didn't actually even make it a video. I was just in the team. He was actually nuts. And I think it might have been last year when I was on like Aaron's account or something, right? The card was really good. Medium this year, guys, if you're using that in the CDM position, but the card itself is more defensive oriented, it's not a big deal, right? So if Patrick Vieira ends up being an SBC, it's a card I have to try out because I need to see what the card is like in game, whether he has like those crazy defensive animations, right? Because that's what really separates the cards, in my opinion. Like, I'll give you guys a perfect example, okay? Chouamane's card, you guys know Chouamane. The only problem with that card is pace, because he has crazy defensive animations. He has absolutely nuts defensive animations. Very good, right? So when that card, if he ever gets like some sort of team of the season in the future or whatever, he will be nuts. If you guys don't know which card I'm talking about this card from Monaco. So he's behind the curve for meta, right? Because of the way that his pace is set up. But if you increase pace on this card with high work rates, like guys, he has high work rates, but he's so much more defensive oriented because of the way that he performs on the pitch. High work rates on a shadow chemistry style, this card is nuts. The only thing he's missing as a defensive oriented player is obviously the pace for the meta of the game. You know what I'm saying? But even still, people who are really good at this game still use this card in their team and he slaps, okay? So I need to see if Patrick Vieira has that same thing this year. That Chouamane 100% does, bro. The first game I used him, I was like, this card actually has like really good defensive animations, like the reach around and stuff. Really crazy stuff, okay? So Patrick Vieira would be the first one. The next one would be the Keane card. Keane, I'm personally like not too crazy interested in. You know, it's the 88th version of the card. Let me see what his work rates and stuff are. Because obviously with him, like, dude, if you get links with him and Robbie Keane, like that'd be something that's really cool to work with, obviously. But so the difference between this card, right? Again, so they're releasing two defensive oriented players. The difference between this card and Patrick Vieira, right, is that this card is medium-high work rated, right? So the work rates are different, but like I said, it's not necessarily a crazy big deal because honestly, when you're someone like Conte, for instance, like the rare gold Conte card, when that card has medium-high work rates, but it's working in combination with other stuff like really good aggression, pace is there, right? The dribbling, the body type, center of gravity, like there's so many variables that, you know, show you whether or not a card is really good or not, right? And I really feel like EA favors the animations for someone like Patrick Vieira over Robbie Keane. So even though Patrick Vieira is a medium work rated player, I feel like he's probably just going to have the better animation choices, right? So it's just going to be like one of those situations when it comes to a card like that. But yeah, there's not much else to talk about, guys. We have a new promo coming out tomorrow for Foot Versus. Definitely looking forward to that because they're bunching it all up for the Friday up until the Monday for the next promo against, right? So a lot of very cool stuff. A couple players are trending right now. Villarreal links, obviously. But guys, with Capoue's card, if you guys haven't checked out the review, I don't think he's like a special card, okay? If you guys don't have, if you guys haven't checked out the review, be sure to do so. Watch the animation choices that the card makes, all of that good stuff. But with Capoue, guys, he's a card that costs 66k as an SBC for the French links. Okay, we mentioned this in the review at the end. Like I said, I don't think he's a crazy card. Okay, but if you need those green links, it's not a bad card to get for now. But like I said, he's going to be more of a card you get because you want to really use him as that defensive-oriented player. Because I already see some people comparing the Capoue card to Patrick Vieira, just in case that Patrick Vieira gets links. But guys, I'm telling you, and I know you guys know this, cards in FIFA, they have different like things, you know, like Capoue, like you guys know how he defends. He has like crazy animations to save your life, literally. Okay, so it's just one of those situations. Like there's a reason why Danny Aarons created the petition to get rid of him, because that's how good he is in the game, right? It's kind of like I think it was like Eric Bailly's card, like back in the day. Eric Bailly's card, the Manchester United one, when he had like the pace and stuff, I think that card was absolutely wild back in the day. But obviously my favorite center back I've ever used was probably, I would say like the Philippe Santana card, maybe Dede. David Luiz back in the day was really sick too. But yeah, like I said, can't go wrong with the SBC for the price. Like I said, I don't think he's a special card, right? But it's not a card they released for like 100k, 150k. But even still, I actually feel like people would still unlock this card because they actually want to use him as the defensive-oriented player. So yeah, guys, I mean, listen, man. If I go to the YouTube channel right now, look at the Capoue card. 2k views in 17 minutes. Absolutely brilliant. I really appreciate the support, guys. You guys are absolutely brilliant. You guys have been incredible this year. I had the discussion video for the, like, this is the second one I did because the first, listen, man, the first team of the week wasn't even that crazy, and we got like 10k views, right? But then the actual like discussion about the official leaks and stuff actually did really well. So I really appreciate it, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content this year. Tomorrow is going to be an incredibly busy day. So hopefully you guys are, you know, you buckle in, you guys are ready to go for that, because we're going to be in it. We're going to be in it for sure. But guys, like I said, man, I really appreciate you guys this year, man. Honestly, we can't do this stuff on this YouTube channel. I can't do the stuff I do in general if it wasn't for your support. You guys have been incredible. And if you guys have made me super happy, I'll just let you guys know that right now. Like, my stress, out the window, buddy. But I always, you know, guys know me. I always wish I could do more. I always wish I could do more. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys for next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.